official day number 1 for the Canva Made Easy Challenge. Now, what if you never had to wonder, what should I post ever again? Well, today we're going to kick off that, because how cool would it feel to know that every single day you have something going up on social media, all done automatically, and you're sleeping and you've been working on other things with clients, and you look at your phone and you're like, oh yeah, I remember posting that one months ago and it's just gone up today. How good will that be, right? So let me know in the chat, are you excited about day number 1? Yes? Because that's what we're doing today. We're going to start this 3-day process of getting you to 30 posts designed with captions and hashtags and all the good stuff by the end of this week. That's going to be so cool, right? Now, before we kick off, I know there are a few people out there on the live stream, but if you have registered for this event, come into Zoom and I will do our little theme song while we wait for everyone to come on in, get our dance party moves going on. So if you want to stand up and have a dance, I'm all right with that too. Let's do it, and we'll be back in 3.5 minutes and we'll kick off day number 1, which is Map It.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just
everybody. Welcome to Canva Made Easy. Let me know in the chat, have you watched the kickoff call? Whether you're on live or on replay, let me know in the bottom, yes or no. Did you watch the kickoff call? Well, yes, okay, lots of yeses. That's great. Now, if you are catching the replay or you're maybe joining us a day or two into the event, please go back. You must watch the kickoff call to understand how to best utilize this event, how to navigate around all the areas, how to submit home play, what is home base, where are all the replays, right? So go and watch kickoff. Now, if you're here live, hang in, enjoy. But I do recommend that everybody before proceeding must watch the kickoff call on home base. Let me know in the chat, what was your favorite thing about our kickoff call yesterday? I'm loving seeing that lots of people are already there. Now, we're kicking things off today with Map It. Okay, so Map It is about mapping out your content strategy, right? And with this content strategy, we're going to be focusing in on evergreen themes, daily themes, and also I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about live streaming. But I'm so glad to see that you have those who have watched Kickoff. If not, put that on your next to do, because you'll understand what is the difference between the online course and the lives. And yeah, what's home base? What are your expectations through this event? And I really want you to make the most out of the event. And also, you'll get to meet these beautiful humans. Look at them all. Give us a wave. This is my team. Hello, team. You're all on screen right now. Give everyone, we're like the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. Hello. All right. So you have to go watch that, all right? Now, let me hit you up with what is our agenda for today. Well, first off, the housekeeping, really, it was just to let you know, go and check out the main housekeeping from the kickoff call, because we do notice that people who skip that get confused of where they're going and what to do. And then also today we're going to be looking at actual content planning, and we're going to map it out. I'm also going to talk to you about the 3 essential types of social media posts for evergreen. And also we'll talk more about the power of live stream. And of course, we're going to give you day 1 of home play and your live in 5 challenge. And then we will do our spin a wheel, and I'm going to try and remember before the end. Otherwise, I'm sure Sarah or somebody will sing out to me. And then finally, we're going to go dark and go on the dark side with laser coaching. Now, while I'm on that, I did see a message. Where did my team put this over here? From Tammy Scott. Yesterday, she asked, I was watching the YouTube and I got cut off before the Q&A and breakout sessions. So that is only for those who attend live, or if you've got the VIP upgrade, you will actually see the replay of the dark side in your course. But general admission, if you want to be part of the dark side, you need to be here live. But yeah, if you want to upgrade to VIP, then go and chat with your success coach. I'm pretty sure they've got a couple of discount codes available as well. We've given them a few discount codes to share. Alrighty then. So let's see what else we've got on this agenda for you today. Oh yes, don't forget your prizes. So if you have not yet done so, go to home base and go and click on the buttons to go to each of these. Click to direct to post for each of these ways to get into the prize draw. Again, more explanation in the kickoff call, as well as how to submit your home play and your live in 5 challenge. And of course, we will have the most interactive participant as well. And if you do all of the challenges, so the daily home plays and the Live in 5, you will go into the quarterly prize draw for the $5,000 mapping session with myself. So that's another incentive for you to be doing all of the activities and being one of those people that commented all the sparkle yesterday. All right. And for showing up live, you're also going to, appreciate getting, what's happened here? There we go. No, come on. Where are you? Oh, my buttons are here. It is this one over here. So most interactive participant, we do some breakout sessions, and then we do laser coaching at the end. Alrighty then. So let's talk about content planning. What is content planning? Let me know in the chat below. Have you created a content plan before? Is this something that you have actually sat down and done, or is it always on your wish list? I want to do it. I know I should do it, but I'll just keep posting each day. You can tell Erica's got a star in her name. That means she is actually an elite. And of course she's done it because she's an elite. Sheila says she's tried to, but it's overwhelming. Tammy says no. Susie started but not done. Yes, called it batching. Yep, that's fabulous. Yes, Glenda's, it's on the wish list. Awesome, guys. Well, content planning really just is the process of you organizing what you are going to post on social media. And it really helps you to maintain consistency. Secondly, it helps you to engage with your audience. And the third thing is it's actually going to save you so much time by reducing that day-to-day pressure of, what have I got to post? Who gets that feeling each day like, oh, shit, I haven't done a post yet. I need to put something up, right? So this is what we're going to do. We're going to start that process today. And over the coming days, every single day of this challenge, as well as the online course stuff that you need to learn to use Canva, the lives are about really getting your content ready. Because my promise to you is at the end of this 3 days, you will have 30 days of content with graphics, with descriptions and hashtags. How cool is that, right? And of course, all those who are doing the sparkle, right? You are going to definitely, because you've committed. We took names yesterday, right? Who actually are committed to doing all of the tasks. So why content plan? So one, like we said, consistency. It really gives you a really clear picture of what you are planning for the future, right? It ensures that you stay visible. When you're putting content out there, then you stay top of mind, tip of tongue. Years ago, remember, to get seen in lots of places, you would have to pay a lot of money for marketing, whether it's newspaper ads, billboards, getting on the radio station. But social media does give you that opportunity to be able to have consistent messages going out to your audience. The second reason why you should content plan is variety. It helps you to balance out content such as, motivational things along with promotional posts. So you're not feeling as though you're constantly posting promotions. Also, the third reason why is engagement. Regular posting actually keeps your audience interacting and engaging. And if they're seeing your posts, but then also commenting and hearting or thumbs up, the chances are they're going to get in front of you, will start showing up more regularly to them, because when they start engaging, if they're engaging every day, you're going to constantly show up in their newsfeed. Now, if you're only posting once or twice a week, then it doesn't even give the algorithm enough stuff to really build up that engagement profile of those who want to see your content. And the fourth reason is efficiency. I love to batch, right? I think batching and scheduling just saves time. I even batch my podcast days, right? Because anything I can do in a batch, if you've ever heard of context shifting, the more you shift your thought processes from one topic to another, you're actually wasting so much time. So, 4 reasons why content planning: consistency, variety, engagement, and efficiency. Now, before we move on, can I ask, who knows here what is evergreen content? Can I get a yes EG or a no EG in the chat? Yes, I understand. I know what evergreen content is, and no, I've got no idea what evergreen content is. Lots of them coming in, lots of no's and a few yeses. Look at you all, and I'm glad because we're going to teach you something today then if you don't know what evergreen is. So evergreen content, what it is content that you create that will be relevant and valuable over time. So if you post it today and you post it in 6 months' time or in 12 months' time, it is still going to be relevant, or it doesn't date, right? Like if I was to do a post on Facebook ads and I shared a picture of the user interface, I don't know if anybody runs Facebook ads, but that thing changes all the time. They've got way too much money that a lot of the developers are just like, let's just change it for the sake of changing it. So if I was to post that today in 6 months' time, it's probably outdated. So evergreen means it doesn't date. And our goal for you is if you join us for the GSD, not only will you be scheduling posts for, say, the next week or the next 30 days, you will also be able to schedule reoccurring posts. Because it's evergreen, what will happen is in 6 months' time, you post, the system posts the same content for you again in 6 months' time. So really, if you do your job well and you can create 6 months worth of content over time, evergreen content, and our goal was 3 posts a day, evergreen, on all places. Now, you don't have to go that far to begin with. Let's just start with 30 days and then repeat it every 6 months. Now, the reason why I say 6 months is because the algorithms did change earlier this year. If you post content on repeat, it's not going to be as great unless it's more than 6 months apart. Okay, it used to be only 3 months for reoccurring content, but now it's 6 months. All right. So there's other types of posts you can think of, which is seasonal posts, right? So what happens at different times of the year, and you can even evergreen those, right? Valentine's Day is always Valentine's Day. You know, Black Friday is always Black Friday. Boxing Day, I don't know if America has Boxing Day, but here in Australia, we have Boxing Day, right? So you can kind of mix your posts as well between evergreen and evergreen seasonal content as well. So as you start scheduling out, say you wanted to schedule something for, yesterday was Anzac Day here in Australia. The 11th of the 11th is always Anzac Day. I believe it is in America, it's called something else. But if you know that that's going to happen at the same time every year, put a post up, put it on reoccurring, and then you never forget to put up your Anzac post, right? Yes, okay, Sheila says it was Veterans Day today. Awesome. Yeah, not Anzac Day, Remembrance Day. Oh, sorry, it was too. Thank you, Tammy. Oh, my Lord. That's okay. Thank you for the heads up. Anzac Day is in a different month. Remember, everyone's, yep, okay, yep, yep, thank you. Yes, April. Thank you, Tammy. All right. So let's start to talk about some examples of evergreen content. Now, I have three main things. Oh, look, I'm even getting the date now of when Anzac Day is. Thank you so much, guys. I'll put that in my calendar. All right. So let's talk about the types of content that you will create for evergreen. So I said there's three main types that you will be thinking about. So one is inspirational. So inspirational content is when you're inspiring people with your content. So for example, quotes work really well for inspirational content, right? And other things that you can do for inspirational quotes content is things that like spark joy and uplift your audience. So for example, I like to use, believe in yourself, you've got this, or never let anyone dull your sparkle, right? Or what is one thing that you're grateful for today? I love putting up I call it a gratitude break post. And you get everyone to comment, what's one thing you're grateful for today under the post? So inspirational. So its purpose is to spark joy and uplift your audience. The second type is motivational. So motivational posts are posts that encourage your audience to take action. So some examples of that is like, start now, not later. What small step can you take today towards your goal, your dream, your vision? Or something like, consistency beats perfectionism every time. Kick perfectionism to the curb, right? So it's a motivational post. Again, its purpose is to encourage your audience to take action. Now, the third type of post is educational. So educational are posts that you will teach your audience about how to use your product or your service. So some examples here could be if you are somebody who teaches people how to do graphic design, you could teach them about typography, or you could teach them about color theory, or you could show them essential design tips for creating a logo. Or like us, we're a software company. We would share education around how to automate marketing, how to set up automated follow-up systems, what's the importance of follow-up, and how can you implement. So educational content, but always remember evergreen, okay? If I post it today, will it be relevant in 6 months' time? Now, imagine you now have these three things going out at the beginning. We're just going to start with one post a day, right? And then the next time you come to this challenge, you'll work on your second post a day, right? And then the next time, your third post a day, and then you'll be up to 3 posts a day. Now, if you've got evergreen content going out that is inspiring, motivating, or educating, then all you have to think about in regards to content and posts is the one that is what you are deciding to do to grow your business, and that is your promotional posts. Now, your promotional posts are not evergreen. These are created based on whichever promotion you're running that month. Now, think about it. You no longer have to think about what you're putting out there to inspire, motivate, and educate. All you have to now concern yourself with is, what promotion am I running this month, and what am I going to schedule over the month in between all of these other posts that are going up? Now, can you see your actual your actual content going out on social media? It's not going to feel salesy, sleazy, or gross, because you know you are giving value every single day. So some tips for creating evergreen. Now, when you're thinking about evergreen, you need to consider, can I reuse, right? Or repurpose. Now, a way that you can repurpose content is, say, for example, you have found a quote that you really love. Now, we can repurpose that by you picking up the phone and saying the quote straight into the phone, right? And now we're able to turn a single standard still image and repurpose it with now a video. And then you save it out as an animated GIF, and now you've got 3 types of posts from one idea. The second thing when you're planning your evergreen content is to batch create. And we're getting into batch creating, and you're going to love it. It's coming in a future lesson, right? So we're going to batch create. And if you're joining us for GSD, we're also going to batch schedule, right? That's part of GSD. And the third thing to think about is also a little bit of a mix between your evergreen, but with also seasonal content. Okay, so what are the important seasons? Like, especially say you're in health and wellness, January, right? It's a huge month in the health and wellness industry because it's all about, New Year's resolutions. People want to lose weight, get healthier, reset their goals. But again, think about it from an evergreen point of view. All right. Now, once you've considered all of this, and this is going to take us into today's, clear. I need to get rid of that off. Actually, you know what I should do? Let me just come to this scene and turn off that on this scene. There we go. That's better. So now I can swap between the two. Let's see. Oh, no, it's turned off in all screens. Oh, no. That's okay. We'll fix that later. So let's move into what you're going to do today. We're actually, before I move into the live, we're going to do some GSD together. Okay? Now, what you are going to be doing is, now that you understand what is evergreen, to make it even easier, you are going to now choose a theme for a day. Now, a theme for a day is, for example, we've got 7 days of the week and we've got Monday. Now, Monday could be Motivation Monday, right? So we're going to write Motivation Monday, right? And then on Monday, because it's a motivational one, is it going to be inspirational, educational, or is it going to be inspiration, education, motivation, right? And of course, it's going to be motivation. So we're going to make sure it's something that they take action. Tips Tuesday could be your Tuesday theme. Then, Wednesday wins. So that would be a great time to share testimonials from your clients, which is educating your clients, or Wisdom Wednesday, where you post educational nuggets about your audience's, your product or your service. Throwback Thursday could highlight past successful clients, or what else? We've got Friday. We could have Fun Friday. You could have Feature Friday, where you showcase a product. What about Saturday? What are we going to do on Saturday? It could be, wrong button, clear drawings. That's the one I want. So this is our GSD for you now, okay? So we got 5 minutes. You're all going to get this shit done, okay? If you're out there multitasking, if you're on the replay, come back. Grab that pen and paper right now. It's only 5 minutes. And by the end of the 5 minutes, you are going to have a theme for each day of the week. And when you're done, so that you can start to practice, if you're going to join GSD, raise your hand inside of the Zoom room. That lets us know that you've done the task, okay? It's under the React button. And if you want to share it on screen, what you've chosen, that'd be awesome too. All right, you've got 5 minutes to GSD. Let's get this shit done.
Change my mind. Your headstrong forward, but this time around I'm taking my time. Don't push me. I'm not coming down. I'm not giving up. Oh, don't rush me. I made up my mind, going straight to the top.
Can I get a yes in the chat if you completed? We got all these people who have even raised their hand. Bridget, Erica, LaDonna, Glenda, Nat, Eva, Michelle, Jenny, excellent. Susie, Tammy, great work. All raising your hands so that we can see that you're done. Team, please lower hands now. So that's a little bit of practice for the GSD to be able to raise your hands when you've completed a certain step. Awesome. Let's go back and see what we had here. All right. No, actually, before we move on, let's get a couple of key takeaways from the room. How did you all go? Who would like to share what they came up with for their days? So raise your hand. I'll bring you on screen and you can share what was the ones that you chose for today. Look at you all. You're beautiful. All of these amazing people in here. One of you are going to raise your hand. All right. We've got Michelle. Come on up, Michelle. Just start speaking and you should come on screen. Michelle.
Okay, I chose Mindset Monday.
Oh, hang on one moment, please. Sorry, I've got to remove people from the cameras. Won't be 1 second. Add, remove all cameras. Then we can add Michelle. Yeah, there we go, Michelle. Go for it, love.
Okay, I chose Mindset Monday.
Yep.
Stretch and Tone Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday Wellness. Thankful Thursday. Feel Good Friday. Saturday Cognition. And Sunday Self-Care.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Nat, come on up and share what you chose for your 7 days. Oh, you're on mute, love. It's okay. Somebody always does it. I'm going to get a hat one day that says you're on mute. She's looking for the button. There she is. Hey.
I really liked some of the words that Michelle used, so I might pinch the words.
We work better together than we do alone.
That's it. I was trying to tie it a little bit into, I do a bit with homeschooling, so what the themes of each week would be.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got my Monday down as Motivational Monday, getting started in a positive mindset.
Yep.
And Tuesday, tips and tricks, thinking more about organisation for the week.
Yep.
Wednesday, educational. I wanted to spend some time teaching bits and pieces from different perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
Friday, week successes with the hope that people could share what they've succeeded in.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Saturday, fun for kids. And Sunday, self-care.
Love it. Good work. All right. And Sheila, come on up.
I might just be the only Sheila this time. I've had a few that I've been on multiple Sheilas. So, hello, Sally. Thanks for having this. I work with laser and creating things. So my themes are Making Money Mondays.
Yep.
Technology Tuesdays, using the technology that I'm using. Would you rather on Wednesday, so I can give items of different kinds of wood, give some tips and different things of use. 3 things Thursday, where I can do 3 things of anything. Mm-hmm. I could be creating 3 things. I could be giving 3 tips. I could be doing anything.
Yep.
On Friday, give some facts about the business or about the products I'm using. Just make it some fun Friday facts.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be, I'm goofy and I throw things out. I have ADHD and I am always on the spur of the moment going on a ramble. So it could be any kind of fact. Yep. Silly Saturdays, again, mm-hmm. It could just be anything. It could be some of my oops, some of my mistakes. And then Sunday sharing, just sharing what I've done for the week.
Yes. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing. All right, we're going to move on to the next lot of content. So that's really great. Now, I've got a little home play that you're going to use all of what you've learnt in the course today, along with what we've just done here for your actual home play. We'll get to that soon. But before I move on to it, I know a few of you have done your lives. I am so impressed. I love seeing the lives. It is my guilty pleasure, truly. At the end of every day, my whole team work really hard for you behind the scenes. And I can tell you, we have not had the best of luck with Facebook this week. That's a story for later in the dark, but it's been pretty full on. But you see, with the power of live streaming, I want to see you, all of you, please do lives in our Facebook group and build that confidence muscle. If it's your first time ever going live and you're no longer a live virgin, you've popped your cherry here inside of the GSD OmniSam world, let us know. And please do not delete your very first video. I did, and I regret it. I was petrified. I was always the designer, the photographer behind the scenes. I'm putting my face on camera from being that chubby girl in high school growing up, with body issues and all the things. Going live was a huge challenge for me, and I was petrified. It took me a really long time. I would set up the camera and I would walk up to it. I'm going to do it today. I've got to clean the pantry, right? I had to make some kind of excuse not to do it. But I can tell you, when I went live, I started to grow the know, like, and trust, right? And you won't be able to see it now because Facebook took my business page away from me. That is something, but we're getting it back. But we went from 2,000 followers on the Sally Sparks Cousins business page. Oh, you can actually still see it. I just can't access it. To 70,000 in 12 months from going live every day for 12 months. Now, I don't expect you to do it every day. But you know what I would love? You to do the 5 days of lives that we have planned for you. And when you've done 5, you will find you're less nervous, if any nerves, when you go live, okay? And if you see people inside the group going live, go on and comment and make them feel amazing. And at least comment on 3 other people's daily videos. So every day go and comment because it makes them feel good, the same as you. And we have a huge thing inside of our business model, which is about reciprocity. Pay it forward, good karma. So keep practicing that by also commenting on other people's videos. But once you're going live, the algorithm actually rewards you. It will allow your content to be seen, but also not just your videos. Lots of other things will start to show up when you're using live. So, and another cool thing you can do with your lives is like behind the scenes. Like yesterday's live challenge, I asked you to maybe just walk around your backyard, show me your dogs, right? And then when you're going live, also consider adding a call to action into it, like comment below, comment replay, or go watch my blog. So if you really want to commit to this after our week together, I would recommend that you choose 1 day, same time, every week. Do you think you could do that? Same day, same time, every week. Now, when you do that, right, your audience will start to see consistency. And when they know they can tune in at the same time every week, you'll start having repeat people come. Now, if you go and look on my Facebook page or over on YouTube, you will see I go live the same time, 9 a.m. Is it 9? Yes, 9 o'clock, Tuesday, Melbourne time. And I have for years. Now, there's times when I'm not well, so we'll just put up a replay from a previous week and we just tell them that it's a replay because Sally's sick. But there's always a live. And it's like, if you had an employer and you had to be at work at a certain time, you would do it, right? I want you to get to the end of your business day and go, oh, shit, yeah, I would have hired me today. I did well. Okay? So if you're going live in the group, when, not if, when you go live and practice to build that confidence muscle, it's not only giving you the opportunity to practice just talking off the cuff, because I just want you to use the dot points and talk off the cuff. I've literally just got dot points for today. I don't have a script. I've just got dot points. When you know your stuff, you know your stuff. You don't need a whole script. Just think about it like you're talking to your best friend. Who was the person who said, I wish I couldn't see myself on camera? I was you. I actually cannot see myself on camera right now at all. I was just like you. What I did was I used to put a Post-it note over my face on the camera, but so I could still see the chat coming up, because having the camera forward facing on you, maybe you don't like to see your face, then put a Post-it note on it, but still you want to see the chat coming in. So if you do have live attendees, you can talk backwards and forwards. The other thing, yes, or a wine. I love that, Bridget. Yes, a coffee or a wine. Yes, looser lips after a wine. Now, always try to look at the camera. So I move up the Zoom participants usually onto, I've got a teleprompter, not because I'm reading a script. It's so I can look people in the face and still be looking in the camera. If you're using your phone has that little dot right on there. And that little dot is where you should be looking. You can always tell if somebody is looking at themselves, right? And not the dot, because their eyes aren't looking at the camera. And, as humans, we like to talk to a face, or you might like to see your face. Here's a really good tip for making sure you look at the dot. Print a picture out of your best friend. Cut a little hole in the eye and put it over the top of the camera. Or if you really love looking at yourself, put a picture of you on there. Right? Cut a little hole and look at the dot. It builds more connection through the camera. And literally, it's like having a cup of coffee. It's not midday yet, and it is a weekday, so I've got to wait till 5. But it is just talking to a friend. At the beginning, you do feel a little nervous. I've watched people through the Live in 5 challenge, because we do this every time we run an event, go from really nervous to just so relaxed by the end of the day. All right, so as well as that, the things that you say in your lives can be cut out and made into reels and stories and quotes and blogs. Remember we talked about repurposing earlier? If you go and look at half of my content, you can always tell if it's a reel or an evergreen, because my hair is never the same, right? So if you watch me on a live, you'll see what I actually look like today and what size I am and what color I am. And you'll look at my posts that are evergreen, and the thing that's always shows is my hair. Will always let you know how many years ago that was, because I've been dyeing my hair like this since I was in my 20s, like 20 odd years of this. All right. Yes, Meg, it does. It does get easier. All right. So I just wanted to kind of push those people who, like, there's plenty of people who are good at lives, but I'm speaking to you who gets nervous. We have a beautiful, private, only nice people group, okay? So please utilize this space to build that confidence muscle. It's just like any type of exercise. When you first start lifting weights, it hurts. Eventually, you get stronger and it doesn't hurt anymore. The same with going live. Now, another quick tip for your live stream is kick off with a good hook, because you've only got the first 3 to 5 seconds to get their attention. So make sure you start with a great hook that makes people want to continue to watch. So don't be that person that goes, I'll just wait for some live people to come on. I'm live. I think I'm live. Hang on. Is anyone coming in? Now, if you were to tune into that, wouldn't you just scroll to the next video? Or you say, hey, let's talk about, and, or wouldn't it be great if you could? So ask a question, and like a yes question is a really good way to open. Wouldn't it be great if you could have 30 days worth of content going up on social media daily and it's happening while you sleep? Then they're going to stay and watch because you're here. Hey, thank you. All right. So, yes, start with a question. Exactly. Yeah, start with a question. All right. So, let's move now into home play. Oh, first, before we move into home play, I'm going to share with you what's available inside of the online course today. Of course, VIPs, you've already got access to all of this. But for those who are general admission, today you're going to learn about the search and the magic design tools. Then you'll get an activity to play around with it. Then you'll get some information on all the different ways you can edit a photo. And also there's another activity where you get to practice uploading and editing photos. So that takes me into today's home play, where we're going to utilize what you learn in the lessons to submit your home play. So let me take you on over now into my share screen, which, well, that's the course, of course. The course, of course. So that's your day 2 that's launched for you. But inside of Canva, I didn't want to start here. I wanted to start here on the home screen. So inside of Canva, using the magic search tool that you learned today, up at the top, I'm going to get you to type in weekly planner. Okay, so you'll type in weekly planner, and I want you to choose one that has Monday through Sunday on it. Okay, so they're not all going to be the same. Once you've chosen the design, right, you're going to click on the design. For example, let's choose this one. Then we're going to choose customize template. And those who are here live, we're going to do this together soon as well. And then you can use this design and click around and change colors. Thank you for the reminder. I'll do a share for the Zoom participants. It works well. Thank you, Jackie. Here. All right. So you will choose a design, and then you can sort of go through and edit the design if you want to. Again, I do not want you spending hours on this. Okay, today, if you're in GSD, we're going to get this done in like 10 minutes and we're done. It's just so you can practice the skills that you've learned to make this look like your brand. Okay? So then, once you've got it, you can, on each of these days, if you just push the letter T, this is coming in another lesson, but just push the letter T on your keyboard, it'll bring up a text block, and you'll just type in what you've chosen. Motivation Monday. Okay, and you'll put it in the little square. Okay, and you'll do the next one. T is a shortcut for the text tool. And then Tips Tuesday. Okay, once you have all of those in, I have an extra special little thing that also links back to what you're learning inside of the course today, which is you're going to upload a picture of yourself. Okay, you're going to grab a picture of yourself, and the course will tell you how to upload it. I'm just going to go and search for a picture of me that we've already uploaded. And I want you to bring in that picture, and I want you to, up the top, when you're clicked on the picture, you can click BG Remover, Background Remover. And then you can grab your image and just put it somewhere that looks cool, right? This is just to practice your skills in navigating around, right? There we go. So there, and then once you have put all your names in, you click the share button, And then once you hit share, you come down to the download button. Now, if you're on replay, you're going to be pausing and doing and pausing and doing. You click download. This time, just so you can practice changing file types, I want you to change it from a PNG to a JPEG this time. When it's a JPEG, then I just want you to click download. Now, once you've downloaded it, you will head to Homebase. Of course, you will scroll down to underneath day 1 video. You will click on the home play. Now, I'm not sure if this is linked yet. It's not linked yet because the post is not up yet in the Facebook group. But once it's up, then you'll just be able to click to go to post, okay? You don't have to go hunting for the post in the Facebook group. But that will go up. It usually goes up at about 11, so in like 3 or 4 minutes it should be linked. Joyce will jump in and link that. Okay? So that's what you'll be doing is then you will upload. So if I click on this one should actually take me to the post from yesterday. And when you click on the post, you will add your comments on the right hand side. So here you can see if I click all comments, we can scroll through and see all the comments that people have put in. View more, we've got 25. Or if I click on the video, right? If I click on the video itself, was it going to do it here? Oh no, under here. Or under the video if you want to see them better, click on the comment. It's not opening in a new window. But this is where you'll post it over here. Usually we just click on the video and it goes up. Why is it not doing that? Whee! Hang on. We've taken over the screen. Okay, but you'll submit it in here. It'll take you direct to post. You pop your cursor in there. You click on the photograph. You navigate to where you saved it. You click open and then it will pop up in there. Okay? That's not the real image. So that's how you will submit. Now, if you want to find the whole thread and see the whole thread, what you can do is, I just want to see if we take off this, because it should be a permalink, not a watch link, Joyce. Then we would actually have, yeah. Okay, so we'll make sure Joyce puts a permalink on these moving forward, because it shouldn't open in a video. It should actually open as a post. So I'll get those fixed. When it opens as a post, and again, you can, when you go and watch, what is it called? Kickoff, it'll explain more. But this is where you'll also find all of the posts, okay? We put them into the guides section for each of the posts, all right? And once it's actually updated to a permalink, it will load a bit better and it will load so that you can see the comments like this. Look, we got beautiful Bridget here, Diane, LaDonna, Susie. Look at all these beautiful lives. Oh, so happy. Makes my heart so sparkly. All right. So that's your home play today. Now, if you want to, I've also got a template that will show up under this video. If you want to use the OmniSam version, there'll be an extra button down there. And I'll show you what it looks like. If I go back to templates, it will look like, we do have, you can use the OmniSam version, which is this one here. There will be a button that will show up on the dashboard and you can just come in and use this one if you like. Okay, that's our little version of one there for you. Okay, so that's home play. And if we come back to home play over here, this is all the home play bits. Where's my little screen over here? Okay, so you will use Magic Search and you will search for Weekly Planner, or you can use our planner and there'll be a button under today's replay video if you want to use our template. Then you're going to map it. You're going to put in each day, what is your theme? Okay, and are they motivational, educational, or are they, let me just come back here for you guys, or are they educational? And then you will find a photo of yourself, remove the background, and put it in. Okay? Just take a selfie. It's just so you can practice uploading a video and removing background so that we're aligned with what you're also learning in the course, but we're also giving you a useful activity that's going to help you as well. All right, as we round up today, we're moving into the Live in 5 challenge. So today I want you to talk about, what would you tell yourself, your younger self, about running a business? Now, if you aren't running a business, then just talk about your life in employment, right? If you're in a career, talk about that, or working for somebody else, or running your own business. What would you tell your younger self now about what you've learned? Then, what is your current challenge right now when it comes to your business, or, currently with what you're doing for employment? And then, what did you like best about day 1? Alrighty, so that's your Live in 5 challenge, and we are at the conclusion. So you have now your home play for today. You have your Live in 5 challenge for today, and make sure you head into the course so that you can watch the lessons that have been released today for day number 2. Before we go dark, I would love people inside of Zoom to raise your hands who would like to share. What was your biggest takeaway from today? Raise your hands and we'll get you up on screen, and we'd love to hear your takeaways, your biggest takeaways. Now, don't be shy. Raise those hands. All right, we love to hear from you. All right, and we have Tammy Scott. Come on up, Tammy Scott. Let me know, what was your biggest takeaway from today?
I'm the one who struggles with looking at myself.
Yes,
I really like the idea of putting a post-it or putting a picture of somebody there so that I can be talking to somebody else rather than talking to myself.
Yeah.
I don't like the whole looking in a mirror, talking.
Same.
I'd prefer to speak in front of 1,000 people than speak into a mirror.
Yeah. Well, I literally cannot even see myself on screen right now. I've got so many. Oh, if I look over there, I can, because I don't need to see myself, right? I don't need to be horrible to myself. And the other thing too is, if you are going live, I do recommend it. It's a bit of therapy as well. Sometimes I'll, watch or listen myself back and go, oh, good advice, Sally. You should totally listen to yourself, right? But when you do watch yourself back, do it with loving eyes, like you would do for your best friend or your children or your partner, okay? Don't be horrible to yourself. All right, who else do we have?
I'd also like to learn, how the only way I know how to do a video is on my phone. I'd love to learn how to do it on a computer.
Okay, well, when we go dark, if we've got time, I'll do a share screen and we can have a look at that. All right.
Thanks.
Sharon, come on up. Turn that camera on and share with us, what was your key takeaway from today?
Well, I'm sorry, I don't have a camera on this particular laptop.
That's okay.
I didn't log in on my phone. My takeaway today was the consistency.
Okay.
I have so many ideas,
Mhm.
and I feel like I'm already on next Christmas. So the consistency of really, like I said, the evergreen, making
Yep.
sure that, it stays and it stays, I can repurpose certain things
Yep.
that really stood out to me. And also, like I say, doing the daily things in the planner. I literally have 2 calendars and I still feel like I'm not balanced enough.
Yes.
So I think with this here, like I say, you're giving us the home play to do, is it keeps me more in the present. So I
Good.
appreciate that, and it makes me stay current in the digital world. So for me, I feel like it's going to be a win-win. Thank you for
Awesome.
that.
I love that. Yes. Well, keep at it, because every day builds upon the next. So you will have 30 days worth of pretty pictures and descriptions with calls to action and hashtags all done by the end of this event. And Di, come on up, Di. Let me find you over here. What was your aha from today?
The consistency with live.
Yeah.
I've only ever done them as hit and miss, rather than, in like tomorrow I will be doing a live. In 10 minutes I will be doing a live, and then doing it at the same time every day I mean, yeah, every day, every week, whenever.
Mhm.
And I haven't done lives on a consistency point of view before, but I can see the value of what you're saying.
Yeah, awesome. Well, if you're going live today, guys, when you go live today, tell me if you're going to lock in a day every week. Put it in your calendar, block out 30 minutes to an hour, right? I come in 30 minutes before my weekly live because I have to set the scene. You don't have to do all of this. This is eCam, okay? But you just go live. If you want to look, I only started using eCam in the last couple of years. Before that, it was me and a phone and sometimes a really messy background because it's about the value of the message as well. But do brush your hair and put a bit of lippy on if you're going live for repurposing. But if you're just going live to say, here's my dogs and I'm sitting outside watching the sunset, just be you. People appreciate that more than always being made up. I've actually just put a challenge out to my team last night to ask if they want to try and do the live challenge with all of you. Would you guys like to see my team do the live challenge with you all? Yes, they're all going, oh no. Yes, because I love watching you guys as well. I'll do it too, all right? And Miss Jackie Ashley.
Can I just add something, Sally?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, go for it.
Well, yesterday was a prime example in my life because I had my carpets cleaned yesterday and everything was a mess. And I absolutely hate. Matter of fact, we had to sleep on the floor last night because I had the mattresses done as well. So I had no makeup on. I looked like I'd been dragged through a drain pipe backwards, but I just wanted to do it for the exercise.
I love that. And the fact that you just did it, right? That you don't have to do all the things to practice in the group. It's about that confidence muscle that I really want you guys to build. Awesome. Miss Jackie Ashley, are you there? Hang on, where are you hiding on me? I'm finding you. Raise your hand so I can find you.
Hello, I'm here.
Oh, there she is. Hey, Jackie, come on up. Just talk, love. You'll come on screen.
Oh, hello.
So
I'm here.
Jackie's our mind.
I was just messaging away, making sure everyone managed to get in okay.
Well, Jackie's our mindset coach, and Jackie, you know, you work with a lot of people. I mean, your main specialty, you know, mindset, confidence is a huge part of what you help people with. Do you have any suggestions for people who are thinking, I want to do it, but I don't know if I will?
Here's the thing about confidence, by the way. Did you know, everyone, that confidence is actually a skill to learn? Think of it that this way. Confidence and competency, there are 4 different stages, right? You get to stage 1 where you realize that you're consciously incompetent about something. For example, right? I don't know, everyone knows how to ride a bike in here. As kids, right? We get on and we realize, oh my gosh, I don't know how to ride a bike. So you're at that, right, unconsciously incompetent, you realize I can't ride a bike. And then you're like, okay, I'll give it a go. I'm just going to try to move it. You fall off it a bit, and you practice a little bit, and then you're like, okay, I'm unconsciously incompetent, and I know that I'm consciously incompetent. So what do I do next? I need to work on my skills, right? So I work on my skills and I get on that bike, and then I'm like, this is why I'm saying this is because I recently did this with my son, right? So I'm giving you this analogy. So my son is he just recently managed to get from, okay, now I'm just doing this, and then that, right? We get to the point where we're consciously confident. You're kind of getting in there and you're like, making a few steps here and there, but your confidence is starting to build to the point that you get to the stage where you're unconsciously competent. And now he's like, yesterday, off he goes. And you can't even remember that he had troubles getting onto it. The same thing is like lives as well. The first time you do it is probably the most difficult one. But as you start to build and you make mistakes and you look at yourself and you're like, oh, like this, but you just keep going. And you wait till after your 30 days live or your 5-day, your 5th one, and you look back at it, you're going to look at yourself and go, wow, actually, I can see improvements there. And if you think you can, you think you can't, you're right either way. So let's start thinking that you can do it. Because when you have that can-do mindset, you're more likely to prime your body as well to help you through that. If that makes sense? Because it's not just the psychology, but it's also the physiology. So there's a little tip. Anyone
love
need
that.
any extra help? You're welcome to contact me.
So
DM me.
everybody who was doing the Canva Made Easy challenge last time, we did talk about Jackie's famous money mindset session that she runs for our community. So what if we do it this Friday, Jackie, and our CME participants can have a sneak peek into the elite program and come and join you in your money mindset. Or I'm telling you what you're doing now. But do you want to run Money Mindset this week? And everybody who wants to attend on Friday to Money Mindset, we've still got the list of people who said Money Mindset in the chat last time. We'll reach out to you with a special link to come to Jackie's session. But if you also want to join and you're watching this on the replay or here live, just put Money Mindset in the chat and we'll get a little sneak peek link out to you so you can come along and hang out with Jackie and do that money mindset exercise. There are a lot of people inside our community that come back and do it over and over again because something new comes up each time. And, you know, sometimes the first time's not as easy because it takes you a bit to get into that framework or that way of thinking, but the next time it gets better. And keep your notes as well, because the next time you come back and you re-look at what you got, what came up for you previously, because what you'll learn is that the way you see money is the way you see yourself, which was a huge eye-opener. And Jackie always, you know, how she said, whether you can or you can't, if that's what you think, that's what it'll be. She's always pulling me up on the words I use as well, right? Yeah. Don't say I can't, it's not yet, right? Always use positive words because you're priming your brain to think that way, and then you'll attract that to you more so. Rather than going, oh my God, everything's broken, I go, hello, problem, you've come to visit me today, right? We embrace all the things in as much of a positive, you know, not that we like that all the time, but we can practice and choose to be. So yeah, I know we're a software company, but we're more than that, right? We are also a company that cares. I think Patty was who's one of our clients, said it the most wonderful way, that we're a software company with heart. And we really do care about you. And, you know, all these staff that are here are paid to be here to care for you. Even if you're not paying to be here, they're here to care for you. And we really do love that you've showed up and attended live. All right, hang in there, guys, because those who are here live, we want to make sure that you do get the benefit of being here live. We're going to head on out now. For those of you who are on the replay, still comment replay. And if you've made it to the end, I love it, right? Just say, I've made it to the end, because that means you're really showing up. And the next thing is to do the doing, right? Imperfect action at its best, right? Doesn't matter if it's perfect. Doesn't matter if the text are aligned or the colors look good. Right now, I just want you to get the stuff done, because every day builds upon the next. All right, tomorrow we will be talking about design, and we'll be looking to design it. That's our theme for tomorrow. And we're going to take what you've done today and we're going to start the design process, and then we're going to finalize the batching on day number 3. So have a great day, everybody. Never let anyone dull your sparkle. Make sure you get at least one income producing activity done each and every day. And I will see you on your live streams in the GSD by OmniSam Facebook group. Bye for now.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong.
Oh my Lord, I've done it again, haven't I? Thank you. Who was that? Sheila. Wheel. Yes. I don't know where Sarah is. I can't believe it. 2 days in a row. I even put it on my stream deck today so that I would hopefully not forget. All right, let's do the wheel. This is like becoming a habit. All right, Susie's in the waiting room team. Okay, so first wheel is, let's shuffle these. Now, the first wheel is for introductions, goals, challenges and tools. So to 4 tickets into this prize draw, even if you're joining us late, it's okay. And the winner is... All right, the next one is for our Omni Sam fam. So if you follow us over on Instagram, if you follow us on YouTube, well, not Instagram, and I did see a message coming in, Sally, could you please tell us why you're not on Instagram? I'll tell you in the dark, all right? Yay! All right. Congratulations. And yes, Suli, that one, I know, Wellness warrior, right? You're a wellness warrior. I saw you on the live. All right. And then we have, so proud of you all, kickoff call home play. I am really, really proud of you all who are doing the home play. Let's have a look. And it is, woo! Congratulations, Kerry. And then finally, it's our live challenges. This is going to get bigger, right? Every day. Our live in 5. Now, make sure you do get all your home play in 2 hours before we go live so we have time to put everybody in the wheel. And, oh, she's here, Glenda. Congratulations, Glenda. Thank you so much for the reminder. And yes, a few people want to know why we're no longer on Instagram. Hang on in. I'll let you know in the dark what we actually got up to. But keep those lives coming in. I mean, Susie with her beautiful cards that she's created, and Deborah, who's our wellness coach who sells herbal products and loves to help women. We just love it, right? You guys keep those lives coming. And I am going to say it again, never let anyone dull your sparkle. Make sure you get one income producing activity done each and every day. Hang in because we're going dark. Bye, guys.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.